Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some more Raid Shadow Legends, and we have a new collaboration event in the works featuring, including this guy, a lot of Wizard of Oz characters, and they actually look pretty good. So the Lion is the fusion going on right now. It's been a while since I've seen that old movie, but the Lion wanted courage, the Tin Man wanted a brain, and Dorothy was just trying to get back home. So Dorothy is the free character for this. All you have to do is log in 7 days and you'll get her for free. And this event is running a long time because this is running until this, if she's not claimed, it will become Shaman Chase on 11/19/2026. So this is a 3-month long event, it seems like, at least for her login. And it's just once you unlock phase 2, you have 21 days to do it. But this is going to let you get a free legendary, a bunch of gear for her, and up to 5 red stars. Should be really easy to do it if you at least give any effort to get the 5 red stars, which is fantastic. So what does Dorothy do? She looks like she's at the end of her journey rather than the beginning. Has a speed aura skill for all battles, 19%, pretty nice. She's got one big highlight move, and I'll get to that in a second. Her basic attacks one enemy, 75% chance of removing a random buff, up to 100 once you book her, and a chance of placing weaken, not too crazy. And then her A2, her special one, has a chance of placing up to 100%. It has decreased defense and decreased accuracy. Some decent buffs, decent debuffs. But the real highlight is this, and I've never seen this before in this game. So it's an AoE, steals all buffs from all enemies, then applies a buff spread effect, taking all buffs from this champion and placing them on all allies. That is amazing. This is one of the best skills I've seen. And then a chance to stun for a turn. That's like an ultimate control move. The bad thing is you can't use this every time, and it's going to be key how it's used. So if you're doing long auto runs for PvE stuff, especially thing like Grim Forest, it might be timed wrong, it might be wasted before you get to the point where you really need it. It also has some Oz Unity. If you have one Oz ally, cannot land a weak hit. 2, can't be put on cooldown. Cannot be put on cooldown. So does that mean you just use it every time? So maybe what I said, my concern is removed. If you just always spam this move, if you have 2 Oz allies, I feel like that almost can't be true, but that's crazy. Whenever this champion is killed, all allies team up to attack the enemy that killed her. Whenever this champion is revived, instantly activates Furious Tornado, which is this. Or no, a Furious, no, it's this. It's a good move. So yeah, if you bring her back, she's gonna take all your buffs and take all the enemy's buffs and spread them around. Increase the champion's HP by 3% for each ally turn taken, and their speed by 3%. So she seems like a really good control character. I would say you probably build her with like speed, HP, and accuracy. I don't know if her damage is going to be substantial at all, but like stun and the buff stealing, that is phenomenal. So I'm really looking forward to getting her. She's in Bannerlords. I also could use some help in Bannerlords. I think my faction, no, I've completed it, so I was thinking Shadowkin maybe. But yeah, fantastic. And then we also have a fusion going on where we can get Cowardly Lion. Need 4 epics, which you're going to get in shards 25. So you're going to need 16 total tranches of this, looks like. So do all, if you want the Cowardly Lion, do all the events that have this face on them. The Dragon Tournament, we got Gear Enhancement event going on. So use that Silver Gear Hunters. And it's going to be more over time. I'll look at the lines in a second. Let me see. Hey everybody, if you're enjoying following along my raid journey, download today using my link in the description or scan the QR code at the top to get a free legendary Stoutus Dragonbane upon download. Free Stagnite Epic at level 10, Farakin at level 20, and Allure at level 30. Don't miss out. If you're starting a new account, download with my link to get those characters. Thanks guys, bye. So rather than going to the external website, this is kind of what's going on. We've got a Dorothy chase, 4 weeks, 4 days. Is that limitation? It's hard to know. We got a progressive chance, drop fever, gear hunters. So hard to say what events are coming up. I almost guarantee there's going to be Summon Rush, Champion Chase, Champion Training. So I am not in a great spot on the shards. I have 2 Sacreds. Primals matter, though. That would be great. I have 8 of those. It's more than I've ever had. Ancient Shards, I've got some. Void Shards. If we have a Champion Chase rather than a Summon Rush, I am holding Khmer in reserve and Anaxia I could potentially get during this time period. And Thea, I should be able to get soon. So it just depends. Let's look at his hit. So basic, text, and a triple hit. Damage inflicted increased by 10% for each skill successfully activated by allies and enemies under fear or true fear. And each hit steals turn meter based on defense, so he's a defense-based damage healer. A2 is an AoE before attacking, places increased defense and fervor. So another fervor. Palace has that. There's not a ton of fervor out there. I've said it a million times. I wish it didn't show me the entire index every time I want to look at one buff. But yeah, chance of placing true fear on all enemies for 2 turns. So that's nice. He's turning it around, his problem with fear, and making it a problem for enemies. So that's a nice design choice. Plays a counterattack buff and reflect damage on all allies for 2 turns. So all allies get counterattack and reflect damage for 2 turns. That's crazy. I don't have anyone that can do that. And then the passive effect, while under these buffs, allies will ignore shield and strengthen buffs when counterattacking. Allies will also ignore shield buffs when reflecting damage. Very strong. That is really, really nice. The permutations are immense for that. And his passive active effect, whatever fear or true fear. Oh, you can use this. When a fear or true fear is placed on the champion, removes all debuffs from them, resets all cooldowns, and activates an instant turn. So, sounds great for Hydra. Like, really good for Hydra, because they have fear all over the place. Passive effect, when the champion's under fear, true fear, their skills will always activate. Oh, I need this guy. I hate fear. Increases the chance of enemy skills not activating when they're under fear by 15% if there are multiple champions with this team when they'll activate. That's amazing. So to me, he looks... Him and Dorothy have some amazing abilities to them. I think this guy's a bigger highlight, and you're going to have to work for him. So I'm definitely... Oh, and he's in Skinwalkers. That's great. I mean, it makes sense. That's fantastic. I don't have great Skinwalkers. Yeah, looks great. So yeah, basically, taking a break from Raid, or you're not sure when to start. It seems like a great time. If you're a new player, it's going to be really hard to get the Lion, like any fusion event. I wouldn't start expecting to get him, but you will get Dorothy. If you want to come back from a break, hey, it's a great time because they look really, really strong. So yeah, just sharing. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy.